Right, so this is the run from Innaminka to Cameron Corner. Obviously you got a few options depending, a few things dependent. Let's call this the main way, the Strzelecki, and we just popped into Burke's burial area, just checking it out again. That's why there's chuck a few photos there for you. Let you know on the track conditions from memory. There's nothing really specific to see out here, but if there's something I'll let you know. Alright, so the first, I'm pretty casual, 20-30 Ks. Was lightly corrugated, so usually if you see those flags, that's the bad side of the road. So yeah, it was lightly corrugated, so a little bit kind of like that, except a bit worse, but it's got better. It is very good condition also. So there is some washouts and that from the rain, as I said before, which you can have at any time. So we're going to keep cruising. Okay, we turned right ski, so that's about 40 or 50 Ks up from Innaminka. There's a couple of different ways you can go, but today we have turned right ski. How we roll, we just pull over and let them go past. If someone's catching up to you, they're traveling faster, just let them go past. Let them go. Save your air filter, save your cabin filter, save your windscreen, save your paintwork, save your sanity. Let them go past. Let me go past. Here we go, the green sign, here we go, it's going to be a, here we go, left turn, here we go, turning left at the big green sign that says Cameron Corner, 118 kilometres.
Turn left.
Have a look at this. Is this Cliff Young? What's going on here? Hey? How you going, mate?
Fantastic, mate.
Is this a marathon?
Life's a marathon.
Life's a marathon, okay. Do you realise you have just walked or run about 1 kilometre?
Thank you very much.
There you go. Alright, have a nice day. Madman. Edmund, it's actually a beautiful day for it today. 20 degrees, nice breeze, and this track here, it's got quite a lot of washouts in it, so we're going to need to keep a bit of an eye on it and navigate our way through. It's not too bad. Heading towards Cameron Corner, what have we got? About 110 k's. Taking the bypass because there is still water on the track. You know, they're just like a dam sometimes, some of these tracks, a bit low, because they keep redoing the service and it's taking material out. Kind of needs to be all put back in. All this side stuff needs to be pushed and needs to be mounded up so the road is on a rise so that the water runs off it rather than turn it into a river or a creek, which is kind of what happens. I reckon we're right to go back on there. Let's see, rough spot, you want to slow down for that. And there's another dam there on the right. See what I mean about the low spots? Yeah, I suppose they haven't engineered these roads that much, but it only takes a little bit of thought to prepare it to avoid being a dam. Yeah, a bit more water in the river. I mean, in the road is not a river, it's a road that looks like a river. You could probably get through up there, coming down to the next river. Water, bit of fun actually. In the last one I cut into it right towards the end just to see what it's like, and I can tell you, this, you don't, on this track down here, this is the Cameron Corner Road from the Strzelecki bricks or whatever it is. You don't want to go anywhere near the water down there. Look, if you went hard on low pressures, mud tyres, locked and everything, you might get a little way through it. But that is bog city, and I'll tell you what, even up here we're going in between two bodies of water. These ruts are a bit deep. I might try and, I don't know. Oh, that's a bit deep. Someone's done some work there. Yeah, a little bit soft there. Should I tell the others about it or not? No. Nah, I think we will. Yeah. Alright, so we just thought we'd turn around and video the others coming through, just in case they take the wrong line or get in any trouble. You need to take it slow. There's some rough bits there also. Slow but not too slow. You need to be ready to go. Taking it fast, no problem. Bang, bam, 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 bing, bam, 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 bam. There you go. No problem. No problem. No problem. Look at that. Bit of fun there. Beautiful. And JB coming through last. That's that rough patch just there. Worth taking slow, you know. Anyway, beautiful. Look at that, huh? Yeah, the mud on the tyres. Unbelievable. Bit of mud coming off. The roller coaster area. Roller coaster ride. Usually keep left as much as you can, but we've got some washouts too, so you got to be double careful. Lucky the road isn't busy, but because there's some really bad washouts each side of the hills, sort of staying a little bit more to the centre than usual, but be ready to dive left because there is head-ons along this road. So slowing it down, there it is. There's some washouts. Lucky those ones weren't too bad, so you just don't sort of know what's over there, and if you're going to walk over all of them, whether it's driving or walking, it's going to take a very long time. So yeah. Anyway, show you a bit of footage of the track along here. The roller coaster rides. There's some washouts. We made a slight adjustment as we went over. just got to be ready to move left. Or in that case, because I was as far as I could to the left, I thought, without heading any washout. As soon as I'm over and clear, I'm moving to the right a bit to stay on the good track, because the good track is in the centre, but we can't all come over the crests in the centre both ways, can we? This one I can see over for the most part, not as steep. So a bit of a washout back over to the centre. And in places the road improves and you're cruising along. Haven't seen or heard a car either way on this one, which is good. We like it like that. This is what the Simpson Desert would be like if it had a road through it, pretty much, because as you're heading east, you're sort of constantly cresting dunes. Bit of water sitting around each side around here still. Just a bit come over the crest, you know, same old. It's kind of fun. Obviously, you have a couple of problems, as we said, oncoming vehicles, which we haven't had yet, and all of a sudden washouts like that. So you got to be quick to pick your line to stay up on top and out of the. For some of them, it can be really deep, 4 inches, 6 inches, 8 inches or more, which obviously can throw you a little bit off control if you're not ready for it. There's not even as much going down this side though, it's more going down the other side. Something like that. The water both sides, you want to be camping around here. Aussie City, here we go, we've got plenty of washouts up this side. Only about 4 inches deep though, not too bad. Never been so green. So we have the grader ahead. So this part of the road should be better, but let's see, has he done this bit? He could be just fixing up the worst bits. There's been quite a lot of washouts, basically, you know, to keep it short. So if you want to know a condition report for the road from the Strzelecki to Cameron Corner, very good road surface other than the washouts, like a lot of the other roads we've been travelling on. There's been quite a few that are rough, but there's mainly, really, this is a good road surface. But here, look, this is it's a bit rough in places. Pretty bloody fantastic for outback dirt roads, in my opinion. I like a bit of spice it up a bit with the washouts and that. They're interesting to see. You just got to keep your eyes peeled, be prepared for it to take a bit longer. And if you're towing it, you need to go a lot slower, because you of course can't slow down as quick and manoeuvre like you can when you're not towing. One of the disadvantages of having that luxury coming along behind you. Crazy out here. Corner store.
Sorry, Ellie's going to give her a massage. Yeah, Ellie does. Yeah, she'll do, yeah.
store over there. A little bit of information. And here is the third of the trio in this area, the corner poles. We're out of here. We are coming to cross through the border. Well, they decided to let us in as well. We had to get some special application, so they let us in back into New South Wales. We've been doing a lot of state hopping over the last few days or so. Victoria, South Australia, Queensland, touch into NT, Queensland, South Australia, New South Wales, back to Victoria. I think that means we've been to every state except WA and Tassie. Is that right, Mitch? There you go. No passes or anything. Well, I think we might have to get one to go back into Victoria or something. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. Can you? Looks like this track condition is awesomeness as usual. I say usual, not always. Usually pretty good. I'll let you know if there's anything to see or any track conditions worse than it all. I think we've done this before in another video, so just search out other videos if you need any trip or track information. If you're planning a trip or a track, just search our channel and you'll be able to get that genuine, accurate information. Now, while we're talking genuine, accurate and honest, Mitch, what did you have at the Cameron Corner store? You had a large chips with gravy. How was it? Awesome. So you can't go wrong with chips, apparently. They were good. I had a beef gravy roll. Pretty basic, but it was like a gravy roll. There was hardly any of it. It was all gravy. So I'm putting in a formal complaint. Don't get the no, I'm not really, but don't get the gravy roll, because there's not much beef in it. It's mainly a gravy roll. Just letting you know in case you get sucked into that one. The other guys, they got bacon egg rolls. Look pretty good. Let me ask them. Hey, who got a bacon egg roll and were you happy with it? Let's go. They'll all talk at once now. Have a listen.
It's strange because we were just discussing that and we thought they were fantastic.
There you go. So they were even just discussing it. No worries. Thanks for the feedback.
Well, my nose is elongated as much. We thought they were acceptable. I have to say the roll was
It's
not quite a fresh baked
of course.
morning roll.
Yeah, funny that.
It feels nice and handy.
Thank you very much. Yeah, there you go. Right, so stick with the bacon egg roll if you need a snack. Let's see. Another bit of information I just thought of. So we're heading out on the main Cameron Corner Road to Tibooburra. We did do another video where we headed north out of Tibooburra. I think it's about, going from memory, I'd have to do it again to be exact, but I don't know if it was 10 or about 20 k's out of town from memory, about 20 k's. And yeah, you take a left and you go through. It's the scenic way, let's call it. It's closed at the moment. We were going to do it the other way in this trip, but it's closed still because of the wet. See the wetness around still. They've just sort of fixed this up, and so everything's looking nice and green. That's the good part. Still plenty dry enough, plenty of dust. Don't you worry. I'm looking in the mirror, and yeah. But look that video up. It's probably just search Cameron Corner on our channel. And hopefully you'll be able to find it. Hopefully I'll put those words in there, and if you don't, I suppose what I'm going to do when I stop driving is search it up myself. This looks like a bypass we might take. Yeah, that's a mess there. You could probably get over it, but further down is the trick. So you look at this end, taking the bypass. Yeah, you look at this end of it, and you go, oh, it's not too bad, and you get to the other end and it's a wet, boggy situation. So that's why they got this fresh bypass on the high ground. Yeah, it is. Is that water over the road? Hard to see from where we are still, but yeah, there's definitely water on the track still there. So that's the thing. If you see a really well used bypass and a long stretch of what looked like water but not anymore, and you can't see tracks going onto it, it's probably because everyone's using the bypass still because there's water down the other end. So we're just on another bypass, and I'm not even calling it a bypass. It's like, it's a new track. They've cut in a new track, although it'll be temporary. So the fact that it's here and been cut in shows how much water they just must have had. I know they had a lot of rain, but you think they'd get these heavy rain events and have all these bypasses in place already, but they must have got a surprising amount, unusually amount. I'm just looking to my right, yep, all wet still, wet and boggy. So anyway, even coming down this one, you can see it's just all the red sort of just only just drying, if you know what I mean. Wow, check that out. It's the Pink Lake. Ah, that's interesting. Wow, I haven't seen water sitting on there before. That is cool. Straight into the lake. No. We've got to go along the edge of it, I guess. That's cool. There's the road straight across, guys. Straight across there. Now, to be quite honest, I wasn't watching what was going on, and I missed there is a bypass, so we're going to go back to it. Because I saw the lake and I went, wow, that's cool. It's pretty cool. Never seen it like that before. And look, a new track cut in to get around it. It's a lot of water, pretty cool. Stop at the other side and get a couple of photos. Have a look at that. That is sick. Alright, so this is around the other side. See the others over the other side, they're coming around now. Yeah, look, someone's driven into it. That would be wise. Well, that could have been where they got whoever out of it that tried to cross it. Probably wouldn't be wise to go any closer than what we are here too, for that matter. Believe it or not. Anyway, there you go. You've seen it. Another little bog hole, eh? Look at that. If you want to have a play in a bog hole, up to Cameron Corner. Be stuck there for a while, I reckon. We went along the edge of a wet bit back there. I just had a look in the wheel arches just on the edge of it. It's going to take a bit of cleaning. So you headed back from Cameron to Tibooburra, you know, you're going to turn right, whatever, right, follow the road, turn right a couple of times. Anyway, have a look at that. Look how green it is. There's stupid amounts of water out here. Everything's going off. Green, something to be green in here, it just doesn't seem right. You've got to watch these roads. They've got them to a condition where all the washout, all the damaged parts are passable like that. Generally you can pass over it 60 k's, 80 k's, depends who you are, what car, what suspension, whether you're towing and all this sort of thing. So right now, if you want to know, we're doing about 90 k's an hour. Give you some other trip stats. Since we started the engine an hour and a half ago, 12.8 litres per 100 k's by the trip computer, which generally shows better than what it is, sorry, worse than what it is. It's normally a bit better, so if it says 12.8, it's probably about 12. Since this whole trip, we've done, let's get you some more information, 4,300 kilometres so far, and 12.8 litres per 100 k's again by the trip computer. It was reset for the trip, so probably about 12 for the trip, which is pretty good. And since the refuel, 12.4, so we've done just under 1,000 k's from Birdsville refuel to where we are now. 12.4 on the dirt roads, which would probably be about 11.5, which is around about what we get in the 120, so not that much different. Although this is newer, lighter, more efficient, so I would have expected better than 12.4 or 12 or 11.5, whatever it ends up being, because in the 120 Came over another crest, and I just go, every time I go, look at that awesome view, and just wanted to share that. And that's it. Just wanted to share that. Just love it. Where else would you want to be? Okay, so we've hit the Silver City Highway. We're turning left. I'm going to go and stay up there in Tibooburra. It's just there. This is just their fancy sign. We'll stay there for the night. Thanks for watching, guys. That's the track conditions and whatever the case may be down there, and just watch it even drive on the edge of the wet stuff, because that was just a quick little edge, and you know, you can see it's on the bottom of the mirror too. Is that, well, I can't even see what I'm doing out here in the light. The sun, I don't know if the sun like that, but anyway. Bada bing. The others will catch up. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up, you know, that one, and subscribe, turn the bell on. We'll have some more trip information, scenery, road conditions. Broken Hill down there, it's all sealed now anyway, sealed all the way down, in case you didn't know that, from Tibooburra, and above Tibooburra there's only a bit of dirt road from Tibooburra up to Innaminka. I don't think there's a lot, I can't remember what it is, but that's the quick easy way to get to Innaminka. If you do want to go for a drive, you can actually go up the blacktop, only a small amount of dirt road, you can get to Innaminka and go and have a look at all the Burke and Will stuff if you're into that, and go and camp by the creek for free, I think. You can use the bathrooms at the pub. The pub, you know, it used to have a really good feed, but it's okay. It's just okay. I've got to say it honestly how it is. They used to do this awesome buffet thing at that Innaminka pub. It was just absolutely sick. And yeah, they don't do that. I don't know when they stopped doing that, but they don't do it. They did then, and they don't now. I'm out of here. See ya.